I've started making Fanmade My Single Monsters content on the end of 2023, made Pop-Up Islands in 2024, which absolutely sucked, and now I'm really succeeded to amazing heights. I couldn't have done it without any help, so let's go with the evolution of my Fanmade Island. So let's get to the video. It's December 2023, Workshop Wave 2 just came out, and I thought, I feel I had to make a Doom Elemental series. I've been working on designs for Doom Elementals for since September of that year or something, or maybe it was August, I don't know. So I made a series called Doom Expansion, basically adding Doom Elementals onto every single island in existence. The first one was Earth Island. I don't have any footage of it, so I can't show you, but I can show you some of the designs, and trust me, they were really horrible. I did not like them one bit. I was just getting into art back then, and I did not know a single thing about MSM Fanmade Islands at all. I did not know about the effects like I do now. I used to use CapCut for vocals, which is actually kind of crap, to be honest. So this is an example of a rubbish vocalist I used to do. This is actually a really old island, so please do not judge.
Meow, 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 meow.
Yeah, we don't need to hear any more of that monstrosity. Anyways, in 2024, I tried again with the Doom Elementals, this time making an island called Doom Unstable Sanctuary, and it turned out better than that, but it was really bad. Trust me, I did like it at first, but trust me, it is really bad. So this is short look at it, and you can judge for yourselves. If you like it, it's fine, but I personally don't like it, and a lot of other people don't as well. So this is what it sounds like. This is when I just started using BandLabs in late 2024. I started using BandLabs and I did not know anything about tuning. I had no prior experience. This is my first island I made alone in BandLabs, and probably the last one I made alone. But the last one I made alone is the dish. I don't want to play that though, because that is ear screeching. But by the time Mech Highlight was just coming out, I decided I wanted to make a prediction. This is actually the first island I got help in. And it sounds quite bad other than the ending verse, which I'll play for you now. You might be thinking, yeah, no, that's cool, but you didn't make the instrumentalist, you made the vocalist. Well, the vocalists on the Mech Islet prediction were bad, but on Crystal Islet, however, they improved a lot. In my opinion, I feel like this is the top vocal and the start of my good vocal skills, because this is when my vocal skills I've really started to learn, like the vocalist and stuff. And this is a clip of me voicing Nightmare on Crystal Islet. Now, this vocal on Crystal Islet was mixed. Some people thought it was one of the best Nightmare vocals they've seen from me so far, which is, well, fair. I kind of am impressed with that vocal. However, some people were criticizing it, saying the auto-tune was too high, or someone saying I didn't even try, which is, well, you know, fair. It is my third time voicing Nightmare, and second time on BandLabs, so I was still struggling to come up with effects. Like Drawer, for example, I had to voice twice, one using a higher pitched voice, one using a lower pitched voice, and it's basically humming, which, looking back, I don't know why I chose humming for Drawer. Anyways, let's move on to the next era of my Fanmade Islands. Okay, so this era is the Magical Islands, where I made 3 Magical Islands: Cosmic Galaxy, Retro Reality, and this one, which is Deserted Ruins. This one's my personal favourite, which is why I put it on. And this is when my monsters from my old Doom Elementals actually started to come back. Tradminza has turned into Corbeal, a single elemental, and I forgot what this name is originally, but it's the quad, the cactus is a redesigned version of one of my old monsters. So yeah, I've been basically reusing assets from my old monsters and giving them a second life basically, and honestly they're so much better now than what they used to be. And this is by the time obviously I got help with these islands, and I've even got help with designs now. So yeah, let's continue on to the next era, which is the Raved Island era. Okay, so Hell Dungeon was my first ever Raved Island, and this is actually was composed during the summer of this year. It released in October, well technically September, but I like to classify it as October. And trust me, this changed a lot. This is one of my most popular songs I've ever made, and no surprising because it changed so much. I mean, Wave 2 and Wave 1, the difference between all the waves are so noticeable at first listen that you won't even know that the song used to sound really empty because it's so full in the later waves now. So yeah, I kind of like doing more of these islands, and I feel like we should do more of these islands. This is the last island that I made with Venezuela, the most recent island I made, because we're starting to get new people on the scene and give them the spotlight they deserve. So yeah, and I'm even making solo projects again, and trust me, they're going to be really good in 2026. So let's move on to the Ethereal Islands. Okay, this is basically the quad ethereal islands. Some people got confused with islets, but these aren't islets. These are the quad islands, ethereal islands, that been a trend before the islets came out. So yeah, this is actually quite cool. I kind of like this song. This is my personal favorite, Mech Machine. This is obviously composed by the regular people, so yeah, this island is actually really cool. It houses the primordials and the mythicals. No, not mythicals, as basically ethereals, because I'm adding mythicals onto there in the future. Who knows who will get the mythical first? We'll have to wait and see. But Redacted is coming to the machine very soon, so stay tuned. Enjoying this video? Well, why not hit this obnoxious button? Yeah, it's a subscribe button. You should press it, it's really cool. And I think we should get to 1.1k by February 2026, so please do that. Anyways, this is actually composed by Shocker myself, because this is actually the time where the usual composer, obviously known as a guy who loves to go to, actually taking a break at the moment, so other people are composing them now. So yeah, this is actually my personal favourite out of the ones that aren't composed by them so far. So yeah, let's move on to this, because there's not really much to talk about these islands. So let's move on to the final thing for today, which is actually our present day, on my latest island I've been up to. Okay, so this is my most recent island I've made all by myself. Now that I've learned all these cool things from other people that helped me over the past 6 months, they've taught me like the MD Islands and how tuning works and stuff, and I have managed to make this really cool island. Honestly, I feel like this is one of the better islands I've done on my own, and considering I've only just started to learn all this, I'm actually really impressed by this island, and I can't wait to continue it in future waves and hopefully improve upon it in the future. And next year, hopefully my music skills improve a lot, which I have no doubt they will do anyway. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, comment down below suggestions for future fan-made islands and future videos as well, because I kind of want to do more videos like this, and I will see you all in the next video. See ya!